Rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. My name is Brother Malik. This is the SENEGAMBIA channel. I'd like to welcome you because there's many times when people see me walking around Senegal talking to myself like I'm a madman. That's because I'm trying to think of new things to talk about, new content. What can I talk about? And I'll just go round and round and round in my head thinking of what I can highlight, what I can talk about. But every now and then, ladies and gentlemen, every now and then, the YouTube gods bestow content upon me. Case in point, this lady. Now, I'm going to be sensitive in how I speak because according to her son, she has some mental divergence going on. I don't know whether she's bipolar or whatever, but there's some things of concern. Now, to be honest with you, it wouldn't have taken him saying that for me to believe that there was something up with his sister. Like, let's look at the facts, right? The man, quote unquote, the man that she was seeing and was in love with and married, quote unquote, as well, married to, was this boy child from Pakistan. He's like some videos I've seen he's 19, some videos I've seen he's 18. Either way, her son can't be more than 16. She's 33, right? So her son is around about 16 years old, it looks like. And I'm thinking mathematically, somewhere around 16. So the boy that she's traveled thousands of miles to meet after she's married via an online app could be buddies with her son. You know, they could go and play catch together or something. It's crazy. The thinking that the kind of thinking you need to have in order to say this is a good idea is problematic. So now she goes over to Pakistan, and the young boy's parents have decided that they need to hide her from him. Now I was watching this one post from one Pakistani gentleman, and he spoke about the racial implications of this situation. Like, you've got this woman who's coming over, a black woman coming over to marry their son. Now, if she was white, it'd be different. But the fact that she's black had them lock up their house, pack their bags, and left the place because they want nothing to do with her, nothing to do with this black female in their family. Bipolar or not, they didn't want her to have anything to do with their family. Now, according to reports that I've seen, the pictures of herself that she sent him look like this. Now, if I was 19 and I had this girl say she wants to come and see me, I would be like, come on through, come through now, do it. I wouldn't mind. I would be very happy, very pleased with that. No problemo. So I've got no concerns with the young man. I mean, when I was around about 20 years old, there was a lady from Birmingham, so like the next major city north of London. Her name was Eileen, and I'm sure she's still around. Her name is Eileen. I don't want to talk about her in past tense. And Eileen came down to London to meet my friend. And my friend, he loved to swim in this. He loved to play in the snow. He loved the snow bunny. And Eileen is not a snow bunny at all. And he came to me and he said, look, I know you've got a thing for these darkies, so do me a favor and meet this girl. I said, I don't want to meet the girl. I don't want to meet the girl. He said, she's got a big round thing behind her. And I was like, tell me more. So he told me some more. And I was like, you know what? I've changed my mind. I will meet this blind date darkie from Birmingham with a thing behind. And she was in her mid-30s. So it's a similar it's very similar to the age difference between the woman that we're talking about and me and this Eileen lady. And she came down, she stayed at a hotel. She said she was going to teach me a few things, which I was happy to be taught. No problemo whatsoever. It was good as far as I was concerned. At the end of the weekend, she said she wants us to get married. Now, I was like, well, marriage. But she said, look, if you marry me, you get to drive my car. She had a Volkswagen Golf. In America, they call it the Rabbit. She had a Volkswagen Golf, Volkswagen Rabbit, whatever you want to call it. And she was like, if you marry me, you could have the car. I said, funny you should say that. I do want the car. And I do want to marry you. Yes. So my plan at 20 years old was to marry Eileen. In order that I can drive her car. These are the kinds of, this is how smart I was at age 19. So I'm not putting any blame on this Pakistani young man. Leave him, because at that age, I was an idiot. And so if he's a bit of an idiot too, leave him. He's fine, he'll grow out of it. So my sister saved me. She said that she could help me get a car. And I won't have to marry nobody. And I thought about it for about 17 seconds. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You know what? I would rather work with my sister and get a car than get married and get a car. So let's just get the car. Like, it helped me to figure out what exactly I was looking for. You understand? So we let Eileen go. This young man has figured he wants to go to America and get his green card via this beautiful woman. But this is what turns up, this is what walks out of the airport. And even when they were doing like little FaceTimes, this is how she was presenting herself. So she looks like a ghost. She looks crazy. And I don't know what she did with her mouth. I don't know what that is. But when she got to Pakistan, she gets in touch with this organization, Cheaper. Cheaper is run by this man here. And it's a charity, basically. It's a charity for like disenfranchised women and children. And they have donation drives to help them to raise money for these disaffected children and women, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I'm a disaffected woman. So she meets up with them to help her out. So Cheaper are having a press conference. They're a well-known organization. So they can call press and press will come. You can see how many reporters they have there. And this woman, midway in the middle of the man's speech, the man's speaking in Punjabi. They speak Punjabi in Pakistan. And she tells him, be quiet, because we don't understand what you're saying. You're the only we, unless you're speaking French, you are the only we in the place at the time. And she's like, stop, be quiet. She tells the man to be quiet.
हो गया भाई, बहुत हो गया, बस है, बस अब बस है, बस है, बस.
He talks too much.
Bus.
Listen, he talks too much. That's it.
Yes, that's it.
Me, if I was in a situation where this man is speaking this language to get people to help him help me get out of the country, I will keep my mouth shut. And this woman is like, yeah, nah, your country sucks. It needs building. I can build it. All I need is 100 grand. 50 grand, give me 50 grand. I need 20 grand in my pocket right now. The other 30 grand I can use to build your whole country because I don't like it. There's been plenty of sisters who've gone over to Ghana. Plenty sisters who've gone over to Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. Plenty sisters who've gone over to Gambia. Plenty sisters who've gone over to Tanzania, to Kenya, to Senegal. Like, they're all over. No one talking this big, stupid talk. The thing is, this poor lady is over there using this opportunity as a way for people to laugh in her face, as an opportunity for her family to be so worried. They're talking about how she's not well, and they put money together to give her a ticket home. And she's not leaving without her quote-unquote husband. Even though the husband's 3 years older than her son, approximately. So, boy, all I can say about this is, if you have a relative and they have issues with their mental place of being, or whatever you want to call it, however, I'm trying to think of the most politically correct way of saying it. If they ain't mad in their head, keep their passport and their driver's license away from them. Please do that. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen to your people. Don't let these people like take their money and jump on a plane and come off a plane in Pakistan with a little pink bag. Like, what? Sisters, I've seen the style. I've seen the game plan over in Gambia, and I've seen over in Senegal. You come over, you find a man 10 years younger than you, muscly, looks like me basically, but younger. Lie. You find a man who looks much better than I do, who is a lot younger than I am, who is muscular and so on and so forth, and you just got a playground on your arm. I understand it. And then you ladies all meet up and you all bring your playground with you, and they sit quietly and eat their rice and chicken, and you do what you ladies do. Got it. I get it. No problem. Please don't pick anyone who's like 19, 18. We're too stupid. We don't understand. We're too stupid. We don't get it. You cause too much hassle for that young man, for his family, and for yourself. And with that is the end of this PSA. This is your brother Marley. Take care of yourself, and until next time, peace.